Hello and welcome to the official Those People podcast.
I'm eldtraingirl, aka Ellie, and today I'm joined by. Wait, I gotta say it, don't
Yeah,
I?
that's you.
MasonINK, also known as Mason.
You.
Mizichii, also known as Miz. And Rhetorical Paradox, also known as Rhetorical.
Yo.
And viewer beware, you're in for a scare, as tonight is our Halloween special.
Boo!
What?
Magical lantern. Magical ice.
Jesus Christ.
How are we
Okay.
on this Halloween night?
Trick or treat,
It's not
smell
Halloween.
my creepypasta.
Tonight, we read a creepypasta. Ooh.
We are reading.
Creepypasta.
Song.exe. Jeff the Killer.
The Slender Man.
Slender Man. Yeah.
When can we get Shaq on the podcast?
He's
Fuck,
this
dude.
next episode. So.
I emailed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta wait for the email
Yeah,
back.
I wanted him to be here for the Halloween one so we could do the jack-o'-lantern, but he didn't. It couldn't line up. He'll be here soon though. Next episode,
Okay.
I think. So
Yeah.
nobody
Alright.
like ask about that afterwards.
So,
Okay.
today we are going to read some creepypasta.
Some creepypasta.
Some creepypasta. We had some lined up, but we could only have time for one.
What?
How scary. Yeah, we wanted to read Sonic.exe, but there's not really like it's kind of just like all from one person talking, and so it's kind of ass.
And there's 4 of us, and only one
There's-
of Sonic.exe.
But for the record, if we did do Sonic.exe, I think Rhetorical would have been Sonic.exe.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Give us a Sonic.exe.
What does he say?
There's one.
I am God.
Yeah, he says I am God.
Yo guys, it's me, Sonic.exe.
Shut the fuck up. Alright.
I would,
And that's our reading Jeff the Killer instead.
I would have, for the record, I would have given Sonic.exe a standard Sonic voice,
I'm
which I think
God!
is really funny. I am God.
Look! I killed
Get ready to
Tails!
play.
I killed Tails, and you're next!
Game.
So we're gonna be reading.
Instead, tonight
Yeah.
it is Jeff the Killer time.
We're just gonna cast it a
And-
little bit as we go.
Yeah.
But we do have. We just said that I was gonna be Jeff, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
Jeff.
You're the
And
narrator.
I
Yep.
am the narrator.
All right.
I'm the mom, right?
Yeah, you're the mom.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
And then we kind of just like are the bully kids as it comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do whatever we need to.
Oh, we didn't cast like the brother who's important, but we'll get there.
We'll get
Yeah.
there.
We'll get there. We'll figure it out.
So,
Without further ado.
without further ado, please sit down, relax, turn off the lights, and try not get too scared as we read Jeff the Killer.
And try not to piss yourself as we read. Jeff
Jeff.
the
Jeff.
Killer.
The Killer. Excerpt. Excerpt from a local newspaper. Ominous, unknown, killer is still at large. After weeks of unexplained murders, the ominous, unknown killer is still on the rise. After little evidence has been found, a young boy states he survived one of the killer's attacks and bravely tells his story.
I had a bad dream and I woke up in the middle of the night.
Says the boy.
I saw for some reason the window was open, even though I remember it being closed before I was in bed, and I got up and shut it once more. Afterwards, I
I shut it once more! Because, you know,
I said it once more.
because young boys talk like this.
Speaketh the
sorry.
raven nevermore.
I said it once more!
Afterwards, I simply crawled into my covers and tried to get back to sleep. That's when I said strange feeling like someone was watching me. I looked up and nearly jumped out of my bed. There, in the little ray of light illuminating from between my curtains, there were a pair of 2 eyes. These were regular eyes. They were dark, ominous eyes. They were they were bordered in black and just plain out terrified me. Plain out terrified me.
Plain out terrified me.
It plain out terrified me.
That's when I saw his mouth, a long, horrendous smile that made every hair on my body stand up. The figure stood there, watching me. He said, wait, finally, after what seemed like forever, he said it. A simple phrase, but it said it a way only a madman could speak. He said, go to sleep. I let out a scream. That's what sent him at me. He pulled out a knife, aiming at my heart. He jumped on top of my bed. I fought him back. I kicked. I punched. I rolled around trying to knock him off me. That's when my dad busted in. The man threw the knife and went into my dad's shoulder. The man probably would have finished him off if one of the neighbors hadn't alerted the police. The police would not respond that fucking quickly, let's be real.
It's just fucking...
I'm
Like 30 minutes or it's free, bro.
I'm imagining the worst practical effects ever on this knife throw. Just like he throws it and it's just straight line, no curvature, no swinging around. It just straight into the shoulder, and then the guy goes, "Oh!" and he falls over.
There's just there's a shot of it with a blur in the background.
Yeah. You can if you pause the movie, you can see the fucking fishing line they used to hold the knife up.
Channel Awesome movie.
They drove into the parking lot and ran towards the door. The man turned and ran down the hallway. I heard a smash, like glass breaking. I don't know for sure though, because afterwards I didn't go check. As I came out of my room, I saw the window that was pointing towards the back of my house broke. Then why did I say it sounded like that? I could just say that the glass was...
Who is flicking something? Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I was fidgeting. God.
It picks up completely.
They were stimming.
Jeff the killer was stimming while he ran.
He was stimming, and then he threw his knife. And it went right into the shoulder.
Jeff the
Right in the
stim you.
I'm going to Jeff the stim you. Okay, I looked out to see him vanish into the distance. I can tell you one thing. I will never forget that face. Cold. Those cold, evil eyes and that psychotic smile. They'll never leave my head.
After this 4-year-old gave his testimony, police are still on the look for this man. If you see anyone that fits the description in this story, please contact your local police department. Jeff and his family had just moved into a new neighborhood.
No transition, by the way.
No transition. Literally just fucking jumps into it.
Yeah.
His dad had gotten a promotion at work, and they thought it would be best to live in one of those fancy neighborhoods. Jeff and his brother, Liu...
I think it's supposed to be Lou.
I think it's supposed to be Lou. I've heard it pronounced Lou.
I've only heard it read as Lou.
Yeah.
Interesting. His brother Lou couldn't complain though. A new, better house. What was not to love? As they were getting unpacked, one of their neighbors came by. We need Barbara.
Who's Barbara?
Who's Barbara? Rhetorical. I
Fuck.
think you should be Barbara.
No, I'm
You wanna
Jeff's
be-
mom.
Yeah, you.
You can be
That's
both.
right.
Miz, you be
Oh,
Barbara.
okay.
Mason,
Okay, I'll
Okay.
be Barbara. Hello!
she said.
I'm Barbara. I live across the street from you. I don't want to introduce myself. I want to introduce my son.
She turns around and calls her son over.
Those are new neighbors.
Billy said hi and ran to play in his yard.
Well,
Said Jeff's mom.
I'm Margaret. This is my husband, Peter, and my two sons, Jeff and Lou.
They each introduced themselves, and then Barbara invited them to her son's birthday. Jeff and his brother were about to object when their mother said that they would love to. When Jeff and his family are done packing, Jeff went up to his mom.
Mom, why would you invite us to some kid's party? If you haven't noticed, I'm not some dumb kid.
Jeff,
Said his mother.
we just moved here. We should know that we want to spend time with our neighbors. Now, we're going to that party, and that's final.
Jeff started to talk, but stopped himself. Knowing that he couldn't do anything. Like Spamton.
Fuck!
Shut up.
Whenever his mom said something, it was final.
I heard that,
He
actually.
walked. He walked up to his room and plopped down on his bed. He sat there looking at his ceiling when suddenly he got a weird feeling. Not so much a pain, but a weird feeling. He dismissed it as just some random feeling. He heard his mother call him down to get his stuff, and he walked down to get it. The next day, Jeff walked down the stairs to get breakfast and got ready for school. As he sat there eating his breakfast, he once again got that feeling. This time, it was stronger. It gave him a slight tugging pain, but he once again dismissed it.
What's wrong with my fucking narrator, bro?
I'm kind of reading it like fucking Keanu Reeves and fucking Bill and Ted. As he and Louie finished breakfast, they walked down to the bus stop. They sat there, waiting for the bus, and then, all of a sudden, some kid on a skateboard jumped over them, only inches above their laps. They both jumped back in surprise.
Hey, what the hell?
The kid landed and turned back to them. He kicked the skateboard up and caught it with his hand. Nice. The kid seemed to be about 12, 1 year younger than Jeff. He wears an Aeropostale shirt and ripped blue jeans. Fuck, I can play this kid. I got a voice.
Go for it.
If you got something.
Well. Looks like we got some no meat.
Suddenly, two other kids appeared. One was super skinny and the other was huge.
Well, since you're new here, I'd like to introduce ourselves. Over there is Keith.
Jeff and Louie looked over to the skinny kid. He had a dopey face that you would expect a sidekick to have.
And he's Troy.
They looked over at the fat kid. Talk about a tub of lard.
Damn.
What the hell? This kid looked like he hadn't exercised since he was crawling. I'd fucking called for.
And I
Said the first kid.
am Randy. Now, well,
I am Randy!
for all the kids in this neighborhood, there's a small price for bus fare, if you catch my drift.
Louie stood up, ready to punch the lights out of the kid's eyes, when one of his friends pulled a knife on him.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I had hoped you would be more cooperative, but it seems like we must do this the hard way.
Why is
The
he
kid
Jet the
walked up-
Hawk?
I get the hawk. I had to insert the Sonic.
The kid walked up to Louie and took his wallet out of his pocket. Jeff got that feeling again. Now it was truly a strong, burning sensation. He stood up, but Louis gestured him to sit down. Jeff ignored him and walked up to the kid.
Listen here, you little punk. Give back my bro's wallet, or else.
Randy put the wallet in his pocket and pulled out his own knife.
Oh, and what will you do?
Just as he finished the sentence, Jeff popped the kid in the nose. As Randy reached for his face, Jeff grabbed the kid's wrist and broke it. Randy screamed, and Jeff grabbed the knife from his hands. Troy and Keith rushed Jeff, but Jeff was too quick. He threw Randy to the ground. Keith lashed out at him, and Jeff ducked back and stabbed him in the arm. Jeff dropped his knife and fell to the ground screaming. Keith dropped his knife and fell to the ground screaming. Troy rushed him too, but Jeff didn't even need a knife. He just punched Troy straight in the stomach, and Troy went down. As he fell, he puked all over. Fucking disgusting.
He puked all over.
All over. Louis could do nothing but look in amazement at Jeff. Fuck, who's Louis? Miz, you're Louis.
I am.
Welcome
Chad,
to,
do we agree?
welcome to Louis Town.
Welcome to Louis.
His name's Louis now.
Hey, Louis.
What do I make him sound like?
What do you think a Louis would sound like?
What do you think Louis, Jeff the Killer's younger brother, would sound like?
Do I just also do a Deku voice?
You could.
I
You
think
very
you
well
also
could.
do
I
a
think,
Deku
I think
voice.
you do the Deku voice.
Yeah, alright. Jeff, how did you... That's
That
what
was
I fucking
all
said.
he said. Whoa. As they saw the bus coming and knew they'd be blamed for the whole thing,
No shit.
so they started running as fast as they could. As they ran, they looked back and saw the bus driver rushing over to Randy and the others. Because the bus drivers just chill like that, I guess. As Jeff and Louie made it to school, they didn't dare tell what happened. All they did was sit and listen. Louie just thought of that as his brother beating up a few kids, but Jeff knew it was more. It was something scary.
Boo!
As he got that feeling, he felt how powerful it was. The urge to just hurt someone.
Something's wrong with
He
my
didn't like-
narrator. Like dead ass, something's wrong.
I'm gonna hit it like a Xavier Renegade Angel.
You're like, yeah, I need to take you to a hospital. You're having a stroke every sentence.
Hospital.
Hospital. The scary hospital.
He didn't like how it sounded, but he couldn't help feeling happy. He felt that strange feeling go away and stay away for the entire day of school. Even as he walked home, do the whole thing near to the bus stop, and how now he probably wouldn't be taking the bus anymore. He felt happy. He got home. His parents asked him how his day was, and he said in a somewhat ominous tone,
It was a wonderful day.
Next morning, he heard a knock at his front door. He walked down to find 2 police officers at the door, his mother looking back at him with an angry look.
From the door.
From the door,
Jeff, these officers tell me that you attacked 3 kids, that it wasn't regular fighting, and that they were stabbed. Stabbed, son.
Jeff's gaze fell to the floor, showing his mother that it was true.
Mom, they were the ones who pulled the knives on me and Louie.
Who's one of the
Rhetorical, you should play the cop.
Alright. Son,
Said one of the cops.
we found 3 kids. 2 stabbed, 1 having a bruise on his stomach,
And we have witnesses proving that you fled the scene. Now what does that tell us?
Jeff knew it was. No use!
I feel like I'm lagging.
He could say him and Louis had been attacked, but there was no proof it was not them who attacked first. They couldn't say that they weren't fleeing because, truth be told, they were. So Jeff couldn't defend himself or Louis.
Is this the bum or the cop?
I don't know.
That's the cop, because the cop says son.
Son, call down your brother.
Jeff couldn't do it, since it was him who beat up all the kids.
Sir, it was me. I was the one who beat up the kids. Louis tried to hold me back, but he couldn't stop me.
The cops looked at his partner, and they both nod.
Whale kid looks like a year in juvie.
Wait.
Says Louis. They all looked up to see him holding a knife. The officers pulled their guns and shot them on Louis. Man, the only thing accurate is the real life.
True.
He's got a knife! Bang, 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 bang! Bang, 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 bang!
That 13-year-old!
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting.
It was me. I beat up those little punks. I have the marks to prove it.
He lifted up his sleeves to reveal cuts and bruises as if he was in a struggle.
What is happening to you?
Something's wrong with my fucking narrator, and I don't know how to fix it.
Son, just put the knife down.
Said the officer. Louis held up the knife and dropped it on the ground. He put his hands up and walked over to the cops.
No, Louis! It was me! I did it!
Jeff had tears running down his face.
Huh. Poor bro taking the blame for what I did. Well, take me away.
Take me away, boys. I'm picturing this as like Clone High, like the art style. I'm picturing that it is Clone High. The police led Louis out to the patrol car.
Louis! Tell them it was me! Tell them! I was the one who beat them as kids!
Louis's mother put her hands on his shoulder.
Jeff, please. You don't have to lie. We know it was Louis. You can stop.
Jeff watched helplessly as the cop car speeds off with Louis inside. A few minutes later, Jeff's dad pulled into the driveway, seeing Jeff's face and knowing something was wrong.
Who wants
Mason,
do you want me to be Jeff's dad?
you've only played
Yeah,
Jeff so
I mean,
far.
okay.
You gotta take something.
Sean, what is it?
Jeff couldn't answer. His vocal cords were strained from crying. Instead, Jeff's mother walked his father inside to break the bad news to him as Jeff wept in the driveway. After an hour or so, Jeff walked back into the house, seeing that his parents were both shocked, sad, and disappointed. He couldn't look at them. He couldn't see how they thought of Louis when it was his fault. He just went to sleep, trying to get the whole thing off his mind. 2 days went by with no word from Louis at JTC. No friends to hang out with. Nothing but sadness and guilt. That is, until Saturday, when Jeff woke up by his mother with a happy, sunshiny face.
Jeff, it's the day.
Rise and shine.
Rise and shine.
Horizons, wakey, eggs and bakey.
She said, as she opened up the curtains and let light flood into his room.
What's today?
asked Jeff as he stirs awake.
Why, it's Billy's party.
He was now fully awake.
Mom, you're joking, right? You don't expect me to go to some kid's party after...
There was a long pause.
Jeff, we both know what happened. I think this party could be the thing that brightens up the past days. Now get dressed.
Jeff's mother walked out of the room and downstairs to get ready herself. As he fought himself to get up. He picked out a random shirt and a pair of jeans and walked downstairs. He saw his mother and father all dressed up. His mother in a dress and his father in a suit. He thought, why would they ever wear such fancy clothes to a kid's party?
That's a good question.
Good fucking question.
Great question.
Son, is that all you're going to wear? Don't you know? This is the fanciest kids' party of the century. We're going to the Louvre in France.
This is the Met Gala of kids' parties,
This is the Met Gala of kids' parties.
said Jeff's mom.
Better than wearing too much.
He said. His mother pushed down the feeling to yell at him and hid it with a smile.
That's his dad.
Oh, sure is. Now, Jeff, we may be overdressed, but this is how you go if you want to make an impression.
Said his father. If the impression they were talking about was like, I don't know, assholes or freaks, one of the two.
Yep.
Yep.
You understand the mission.
You get it.
Son,
can't my
we need to make
bum
sure
son not
you're
get it?
even. Son, we need to make sure you're even more isolated.
It's not enough to be isolated. We need you to be made fun of chronically.
I want you.
Dress up like a Victorian child. Dress up like a Victorian child.
We'll sell newspapers. It's genius.
Jeff grunted and went back up to his room.
I don't have any fancy clothes.
He yelled downstairs,
Just pick out something.
called his mother. He looked around in his closet for what he would call fancy. He found a pair of black dress pants he had for special occasions and an undershirt. He couldn't find a shirt to go with it, though. He looked around and found only striped and patterned shirts, none of which go with dress pants.
Nope, not one.
Sure, dude. Finally, he found a white hoodie and put it on. Are you fucking telling me that Jeff the Killer wears black dress pants?
I guess so. I thought.
Oh
he
my
wore
god.
Jeans. Jeans are
Oh my
nice
God.
pants.
Jeans are nice pants. No, he's wearing fucking dress pants.
Crazy.
What is this guy?
He's wearing his slacks to go around with a white hoodie murdering people.
Yeah.
Alright, it says they both say
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
so Mason,
yeah.
do we try to time it?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
You're wearing that.
They both said. His mother looked at her watch.
Oh, no time to change. Let's just go.
She said as she herded Jeff and his father out the door.
Like herding sheep, these two.
And just like sheep, they crossed the street over to Barbara and Billy's house. They knocked on the door, and as it appeared that Barbara, just like his parents, way overdressed. As they walked inside, all Jeff could see were adults, no kids. What? Is this the Met Gala of kids parties?
This is
It
the
is.
Met Gala of kids' parties.
Welcome to the Met Gala of kids parties. Kids are out in the yard, Jeff. How did you go and meet them?
Said Barbara. Jeff walked outside to a yard full of kids. They were running around in weird cowboy costumes and shooting each other with plastic guns. He might as well have been standing in a Toys R Us. Suddenly, a kid came up to him and handed him a toy gun and hat. "Hey, wanna play?" he said. It makes me think of the one fucking clip.
Wanna play?
Oh, wanna play?
No, kid. I'm way too old for this stuff.
The kid looked at him with that weird puppy dog face. Fucking freak. "Please," said the kid.
Fine.
So Jeff. We should think of fucking Lego Batman. He put on the hat and started to pretend to shoot at the kids. At first, he thought it was totally ridiculous. Then, he started to actually have fun. It might not have been super cool, but it was his first time he had done something that took his mind off Louis. So, he played with the kids for a while, until he heard a noise. A weird, rolling noise. Then it hit him! Randy, Troy, and Keith all jumped over the fence on their skateboards! Jeff dropped the fake gun and ripped off the hat. Randy looked at Jeff with a burning hatred.
Hello, Jeff, is it?
He said.
We have some unfinished business.
Jeff saw his bruised nose.
I think we're even. I beat the crap out of you and you get my brother sent to JDC.
Randy got an angry look in his eyes.
Oh no, I don't go for even. I go for winning. You may have kicked her ass.
Losers win. Losers run. I win.
I win.
You may have kicked our asses that one day, but not today.
As he said that, Randy rushed at Jeff. They both fell to the ground. Randy punched Jeff in the nose. Jeff grabbed him by the ears and headbutted him. Jeff pushed Randy off of him, and both rose to their feet. Kids were screaming, and parents were running out of the house. I lost my place somehow. Okay, there we go. Troy and Keith both pulled guns out of their pockets! Alright. Troy and Keith.
Troy and Keith.
Did we cast Troy and Keith?
We didn't cast
This is
Troy
the
and
first
Keith.
time they've said
Yeah.
anything, so.
Rhetorical,
Okay.
you and me, twin.
Okay, hold on. Am I Troy or Keith?
They're saying this at the same time, so it really doesn't
You
matter.
can be Keith. I can be Troy.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
Troy's the one who we fucking fat shamed earlier.
Troy's the quote unquote tub of lard.
Talk about a tub of lard. That was the exact fucking quote.
That was the exact sentence that they wrote down and said, yup.
Yup.
The narrator isn't
Okay.
like Jeff the Killer's inner monologue or anything. The narrator's just fucking mean.
Yeah.
Narrator's just a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. We gotta time it.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
No one interrupts or guns will fly.
Yeah,
What
that's
the-
alright. You can go.
You didn't even fucking say anything.
Yeah, you like gave up immediately.
I'll rip you apart.
Dude.
Rim from limb. With my gun that I put in my pocket.
With my gun.
I got nervous.
You counted down for both of you.
I got scared. Just go. Just go.
They said,
Fuck
What
my narrator,
the
bro.
fuck?
Fuck this.
Fucking
Reggie.
bro.
I'm sorry, I can't stop. I just think of Jeff the Killer and I get so scared.
What the fuck is going on?
Just fucking read.
Reggie pulled a knife on Jeff and stabbed it into his shoulder. Jeff screams and fell to his knees. Randy started kicking him in the face. After 3 kicks, Jeff grabbed his foot and twisted. Like a wrestling commentator. Causing Randy to fall to the ground. Jeff stood up.
With the chair.
And here goes Kid with the chair. Jeff stood up and walked towards the back door. Troy grabbed him. Top of Lord.
Don't fuck.
Sorry, I lost where we were. Okay. Needs some help.
He picks Jeff up by the back of the collar and throws him through the patio door.
Strong ass kid.
As Jeff tries to stand up, he is kicked down to the ground. Randy repeatedly starts kicking Jeff until he starts to cough up blood.
Come on, Jeff! Fight me!
He picks Jeff up and throws him into the kitchen. Randy sees a bottle of vodka on the counter and smashes the glass over Jeff's head.
What kind of
Fight!
What kind of birthday party is this, bro?
I don't fucking know. Also, why is
Met
the
Gala.
kid being like, come on, fight me! And just like repeatedly kicking him down. Like, give him a sec, dude.
Why is Jet the Hawk trying to beef with Shadow the Hedgehog? I don't get it. I just don't get
I
it.
don't get it.
Bro. They've
Guys.
never interacted before, ever.
This is actually very true.
Fight!
He throws Jeff back into the living room.
Come on, Jeff! Look at me!
Jeff glances up, his face riddled with blood.
I was the one who got your brother sent to JDC! And now, you're just going to sit there and let him rot in there for a whole year? You should be ashamed!
Jeff starts to get up.
Oh, finally! You stand up and fight!
Jeff is now to his feet, blood and vodka on his face. Once again, he gets that strange feeling. The one in which, I don't know, I've been saying it differently and like with a longer pause each and every time, so like,
Patting the video.
I said it like
for a
8
while.
times in like the opening, so like,
That's true. In one paragraph.
the one in which he hasn't felt for a while.
Finally, he's up!
I
I already said that!
says
Yeah.
Randy as he runs at Jeff. That's when it happens. Something inside Jeff snaps. His psyche is destroyed. All rational thinking is gone. All he can do is kill. He grabs Randy and pile drives him to the ground. He gets on top of him and punches him straight in the heart. The punch causes.
This next sentence, oh my god!
The punch causes Randy's heart to stop. As Randy gasps for breath, Jeff hammers down on him, punch after punch. Blood gushes out of Randy's body until he takes one final breath and dies. Everyone is looking at Jeff now. The parents, the crying kids, even Troy and Keith. Although they easily break from their gaze and point their guns at Jeff. Jeff sees the guns trained on him and runs for the stairs. As he runs, Troy and Keith let out fire on him, each shot missing. God, they fucking suck.
These kids don't know how to shoot guns, bro. This story's so unrealistic.
I mean, where's this fucking story take place? Canada? Sorry, I need to take a sip of water. Jeff runs up the stairs. He hears Troy and Keith follow up behind him. As they let out their final rounds of bullets, Jeff ducks into the bathroom. He grabs the towel rack and rips it off the wall. Troy and Keith race in, knives ready. Troy swings his knife at Jeff, who backs away and bangs the towel rack into Troy's face. Troy goes down hard, and now all that's left is Keith. He is more agile than Troy, though, and ducks when Jeff swings the towel rack. He dropped the knife and grabbed Jeff by the neck. He pushed him into the wall. A thing of bleach fell down on top of him from the top shelf. It burnt both of them, and they both started to scream. Jeff wiped his eyes as best he could. He pulled back the towel rack and swung it straight into Keith's head. As he lay there, bleeding to death, he let out an ominous smile.
What's so funny?
Asked Jeff. Keith pulled out a lighter and switched it on.
Okay.
Where I lost my spot. Where are we?
What's funny?
What's funny
He said.
is that you're covered in bleach and alcohol.
Jeff's eyes widened as Keith threw the lighter at him. As soon as the flame made contact with him, the flames ignited the alcohol in the vodka. While the alcohol burned him, the bleach bleached his skin. Jeff let out a terrible scream as he caught fire. He tried to roll out the fire, but it was no use. It stopped, dropped, and rolled, bro.
That's what you're supposed to do
Yeah, but it's just like...
in this bathroom. You know, the normally like spacious place.
Imagine seeing this scene filmed, and then it reaches this part, and then he's like letting out this terrible scream, and then he stops, and then stops, drops, and rolls.
Wait a minute, I remember what they taught me in school.
Fuck. The alcohol had made him a walking inferno. He ran down the hall and fell down the stairs. Everybody started screaming as they saw Jeff, now a man on fire, dropped to the ground, nearly dead. The last thing Jeff saw was his mother and the other parents trying to extinguish the flames. That's when he passed out. When Jeff woke up, he had a cast wrapped around his face. He couldn't see anything, but he felt a cast on his shoulder and stitches all over his body. He tried to stand up, but he realized there was some tube in his arm. And when he tried to get up, it fell out, and a nurse rushed in.
Fucking shitty ass tube.
Rhetorical nurse?
I don't think you can get out of bed just yet.
She said, as she put him back in his bed and reinserted the tube. Jeff sat there, with no vision, no idea of what his surroundings were. Finally, after hours, he heard his mother.
Honey, are you okay?
She asked. Jeff couldn't answer, though. His face was covered. He was unable to speak.
Oh, honey, I have great news. After all the witnesses told the police that Randy confessed to trying to attack you, they decided to let Louie go.
This made Jeff almost bolt up, stopping halfway, remembering the tube coming out of his arm.
It'll be out by tomorrow, and then you two will be able to... It'll be out by tomorrow, and then you two will be able to be together again.
Jeff's mother hugs Jeff and says her goodbyes.
Bye-bye.
The next couple of weeks were those where Jeff... What? The next couple of weeks were those where Jeff was visited by his family. Then came the day where his bandages were to be removed. His family were all there to see it, what he would look like. As the doctor unwrapped the bandages from Jeff's face, everyone was on the edge of their seats. They waited until the last bandage holding the cover over his face was almost removed.
Let's hope for the best.
Said the doctor. Fucking love that.
Let's hope for the best.
How's that?
I don't know.
Here goes nothing.
Could be bad.
Oh,
And a 1, and a 2.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, whoo!
said the doctor. He quickly pulls the cloth, letting the rest fall from Jeff's face. Jeff's mother screams at the sight of his face.
ah!
Louis and Jeff's dad stare awestruck at his face.
What? What happened to my face?
Jeff said. He rushed out of bed and ran to the bathroom. He looked in the mirror and saw the cause of the distress. His face. It's horrible. His lips were burnt to a deep shade of red. His face was turned into a pure white color, and his hair singed from brown to black.
I don't
He's
think it's
the-
fireworks.
I think it's also really funny that the last one they said was the one that was like, normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He slowly put his hand to his face. It had a sort of leathery feel to it now. He looked back to his family, then back to the mirror,
Jeff,
said Louis.
it's not that bad.
Not that bad.
Said Jeff.
It's perfect.
His family were equally surprised. Jeff started laughing uncontrollably. His parents noticed that his left eye and hand were twitching.
Jeff, are you okay?
Okay. I've never felt more happy. Yeah. Look at me. This face goes perfectly with me.
He couldn't stop laughing. He stroked his face, feeling it, looking at it in the mirror. What caused this? Well, what caused this?
He stroked his face, feeling it.
What caused this? Well, you may recall that when Jeff was fighting Randy, something in his mind, his sanity, snapped. Now he was left as a crazy killing machine. That is, his parents didn't know.
I'm happy that was clarified. Thanks, narrator.
I forgot, so this is good news.
That was like Rod Sterling walking on the street like...
Yeah. What was the
Well,
cause
you
of
might
this?
be wondering what was
As
happening.
you may recall.
You may have been wondering. You may have been wondering why that happened. Well, if you recall.
Well, if you recall.
Next episode
Okay.
on Twilight Zone.
Doctor.
Said
Okay.
Jeff's mom. Said Jeff's mom.
Is my son alright? You know, in the head.
Oh, yeah. This behavior is typical for patients that have taken very large amounts of painkillers. If his behavior...
Really?
Yeah. Trust me, I'm a doctor. If his behavior
Okay.
doesn't change in a
He's
few
a
weeks...
doctor, Louis.
I'm a doctor. If his behavior doesn't change in a few weeks, bring him back here, and we'll give him a psychological test, and we'll hope for the best.
Oh, thank you, doctor.
Jeff's mom went over to Jeff.
Jeff, sweetie, it's time to go.
Jeff looked away from his mirror. His face still formed into a crazy smile.
Okay, mommy.
His
Actually,
mother...
I think we should just leave you here.
No.
His...
Why?
His mother took him by the shoulder and took him to get his clothes.
Was I naked?
Probably in a hospital gown. This is what came in, said the lady at the desk. Jeff's mom looked down to see the black dress pants and white hoodie her son wore. The one that were fucking burnt.
Yeah.
No.
No. Keep
What,
reading.
did he take them off before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
his iconic white hoodie and black dress pants that we all know that he wears. So like obviously,
We all know that he wears. So
obviously.
Yeah.
Just say you don't get it and move on, bro. Just say you don't get it and move on. It's not for everybody.
My bad!
He's fucking dead, bro.
I can't read. I'm a Jeff the Killer fan. They were clean of blood and now stitched together. Jeff's mother led him to his room and made him put his clothes on. As they left, not knowing that this was their final day of life. Later that night, Jeff's mother woke to a sound coming from the bathroom. It sounded as if someone was crying. She walked slowly over to see what it was. When she looked into the bathroom, she saw a horrendous sight. Jeff had taken a knife and carved a smile into his cheeks.
Jeff, what are you doing? Like, what's going on here? Crazy kid.
Jeff looked over to his mother.
I couldn't keep smiling, Mommy. It hurt after a while. Now, I can smile forever. Wait, the quotations don't end. Hold on. Jeff's mother looked and noticed his eyes ringed in black.
Why'd you say that?
I don't know. Typo.
Jeff, your eyes.
His eyes were seemingly never closing.
I couldn't see my face. I got tired and my eyes started to close. I burnt out the eyelids so I could forever see myself, my new face.
Jeff's mother slowly started to back away, seeing that her son was going insane.
What's wrong, Mommy? Aren't I beautiful?
Yes, son.
She said.
Yes, you are. Let me go get your father. Let me go get Daddy. Then he can see your face, and we can take you to the hospital, and so we can never see you again.
She ran into the room and shook Jeff's dad awake from his sleep.
Honey, get the gun. We
What?
we have to go to drastic measures.
We have to put him down. Oh, fuck. She stopped as she saw Jeff in the doorway, holding a knife.
Mommy, you lied.
That was the last thing they hear, as Jeff rushes them with the knife, gutting both of them. His brother Louis woke up, startled by some noise. He didn't hear anything else, so he just shut his eyes and tried to go back to sleep. As he was on the border of slumber, he got the strangest feeling that someone was watching him. He looked up before Jeff's hand covered his mouth. He slowly raised his knife, ready to plunge it into Louis. Louis thrashed here and there, trying to escape Jeff's grip.
Louis thrashed here and there.
Here and there.
As in, like,
Louis thrashed here and there.
well, like the phrase here and there, like, it makes it sound like he wasn't trying too fucking hard. It's like, oh yeah, a little bit here, a little bit there, it's whatever.
A little bit there, a little there.
A little bit of thrashing. Yeah.
There's a little bit of
Like
thrash.
it's very lighthearted.
Yeah.
Louis thrashed here and there.
Yeah. Anyway. Shh.
Jeff said,
Just go to sleep. And that's Jeff the fucking
What happened
killer. I
next?
guess.
And that's
What-
Jeff.
Well, oh wait, hold on. Oh, actually, there's a secret. I can read between the lines. So it goes, let's redo that again. Shush.
Jeff said.
I'm going to Jeff the kill you.
There we go.
And
Oh, no.
and that's it. And cinema.
scene.
And cinema. And yep, cinema.
Cinema.
Boom.
Oh.
Cinema.
Was that an hour of recording?
Yep, 54 minutes.
Yeah, we didn't even reach an actual hour. That's crazy. I thought the story was a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I'm glad it isn't.
I'm glad it isn't.
What? Do you not like my docile tones?
No.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? This is such a strange feeling.
This is such a strange.
There's like a specific
Feeling.
voice that Slimesicle does that like you're mimicking so well.
What can I say? I'm just kind of good with it.
I want to go home.
Trick or treat.
He's no home.
Trick or treat.
We
Just
have
spell
our
my
Jeff the Killer.
Donuts.
Jeff the Killer is going to Jeff the kill you if you go home,
If
though.
you go to Krispy Kreme right now
out.
in a costume, a fabulous costume, mind you, you can get a free donut. The chocolate lantern. Ooh, the chocolate ice. Yeah. I still forgot what the last one was. I literally looked it up the other day. I forgot what it was.
I want donuts now.
I actually bought donuts because I was thinking about that when I went grocery shopping today. I got some donuts.
No way.
Yeah, I got.
Fine.
They didn't have any.
So lucky.
They didn't have the chocolate.
The chocolate.
But I do have. It's like chocolate and it's got sprinkles on it.
Fuck.
It's pretty good. I had
God,
one
dude.
earlier.
I wish I was Jeff the Killer so I could Jeff the kill you and take the donuts from myself.
Don't fucking say that. Don't fucking say that. Don't ever say that again.
I'm just joking.
You
around.
don't mean it. You don't mean it.
You're scared. You're scared. You're scared.
Stop. I am. Any closing Halloweeny thoughts? Damn.
Guys, be careful. There's scary guys here.
Wait. You don't mean
It's Red-Eye Berry!
Red-Eye Berry?
Hi, Barry.
Not my favorite gay monster.
Red-Eye
Berry. Ella's trying to communicate with us, but Red-Eye Berry is stopping her.
Hold
They
on,
took
wait.
her.
Don't do it, don't
wait,
do it,
wait,
don't
give me
do
a
it,
sec,
don't
give
do
me a
it,
sec.
don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh,
Wow.
something's wrong with you. My fucking narrator.
Did that pick, like,
Yes!
was that interpretable?
Yes!
Okay,
It
sad.
hurt! Okay, thank you for joining us on this Halloween special podcast episode. We will make more podcast episodes. We're not going to do a repeat of just like dropping it after the Halloween episode. You know that happened last time?
Perhaps.
We had the bad 2-sentence horror stories with the fucking meatworm, and then we didn't do another episode.
Perhaps that is the Halloween curse.
Alright. Links to everybody in YouTube.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi.
Hi, Spotify listeners. Hi.
Hi.
I actually don't know if we
Hi.
have any. Spotify listeners, make some noise.
Spotify listeners,
listeners,
go to the
listen.
YouTube video and comment that you're a Spotify listener.
Yep. Yeah, do
Spotify listeners, get us to number 1.
that. That's not fucking happening. I think there actually are comments on Spotify.
Oh, wait. Then what the fuck are we doing?
I don't know.
Spotify listeners, stay on Spotify and comment that you're on Spotify.
Unless I'm wrong, then go to YouTube and comment that you're on
Then
Spotify.
go to YouTube.
I could just run like a poll on the page.
No,
Whatever. Anyway,
don't do that.
I'll go. I might though.
Don't do it.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Stay safe.
Yeah.
Or else the Halloween might get to you.